Folks, here we have a Givi top rack. As previously mentioned, I tend to use a Givi Dolomiti case on my touring motorcycles. 46 liters, tends to hold a little more. The factory BMW top case is 38 liters, which is still a little too small for me. I wish BMW had a larger version. Around 46 or 48 liters would be perfect, but it is what it is. So today I've received this in the mail. This is the Givi top rack, and it comes like this in the box. You get the rack right here, as you can see, the Givi top rack, which will mount directly on top of that BMW top rack. So you get some hardware, the screws to mount it, and instructions on how to mount it. So we're going to install this today and have a look and see what it looks like. The overall finish to the rack itself is quite nice. It's brushed aluminum. It looks like it's been almost anodized, I would say, but maybe painted. And it looks like a nice quality piece. It's got the locking mechanism on it. A couple of little rubber pieces to put it in position. 4 screw holes here, you can see, to mount it. So we'll get this Givi luggage rack mounted onto the BMW luggage rack on the motorcycle. The Givi top rack, here it is here, and it mounts, these 4 bolt holes mount to these 4 bolts right here. There are spacers to hold it up higher, but essentially once it's mounted to the motorcycle, it'll kind of just sit like that. Slightly higher, it won't be touching here. So in this hardware, there's a little washer. It looks like this. And this little washer looks like that. Goes in first. And it sits, looks like it sits in the plastic as a spacer. And see, does it fit it back here a little better? Yeah, it fits in the plastic as a spacer. It kind of pops in and presses down into the plastic. There we go. So there's 4 of these. And this makes sense. This is going to keep the weight off the plastic and transfer it to the metal down below. There we go. That one's kind of in there. Take that screw out. If you can't get it to seat correctly, the spacer will help you push it in. This is one of the spacers right here. These front ones are a little tighter. Doesn't really want to go down in there. Maybe a little bit of persuasion. And that one's in. So they're all in now, to some extent. That one's in there. The screw will also pull them down tight. So next it says to place the spacer in here. There are 4 of these. So 4 spacers that sit kind of like this. So the 4 spacers sit like that. And they will lift the plate off the... They will lift the Givi plate off this rack. I'll put the Givi plate on. And you can see now the Givi plate sits quite a bit higher. It's higher than the edge here. They say to use, and I quote, thread locker low strength. So I got some blue thread locker here. Put a little bit of that on the ends. There we go. And that has started. So we'll put the next one in. Again with the thread locker. Just a little bit on the bottom of the screw where it goes threads in. Should do it. Line everything up. Don't put these in too tight. Get them started. Now we'll snug these up. It's easier just by hand with the socket. And snug. 9.5 Newton meters on these. Okay, so they're snugged up. There we go, 9.5, which looks like it's about 86 inch-pounds, according to the other side of the scale. So, tighten these down. Okay, they are correctly torqued. So you can see this whole assembly still slides side to side. So it still accomplishes what BMW wanted for some reason. So you still have access to the power port, which is right under here. And this is the Givi plate mounted. Okay, quick test fitting of the luggage. My black luggage finally came in. This is a black Givi Dolomiti 46 liter top case. And the good news is it clears. So this is quite a bit bigger than the BMW case, which is, I believe, 38 liters. This is 46 liters. Holds a little more, 2 helmets. And the luggage clears with, I'd say, at least ½ inch to 1 centimeter or more, probably 1.3 centimeters, a little over ½ inch. And so these can stay mounted. They're easy to open, close with this top case. So this top case does not have power, but it is bigger. That's the installation of a Givi monokey top plate on a BMW R1300 GSA.